rising as the cold unloads. Pressure in the chest, but the breath stays slow. Electro air humming where the shadows go. Baseline bending in the midnight cold. Night heat moving through the narrow roads. Night heat through the narrow roads. Warm core cutting through the midnight cold. Electromotion in the fading blue. Pressure dropping when the truth breaks through. Cinematic hum in the silent lows. Night heat drifting through the narrow road. Cold air trembling when the bass hits wide. Warmth and core rising through the dark outside. Pressure in the steps but the mind stays strong. Electro pushing all the doubt along. Glow pulse humming in the narrow notes. Night heat echo in the narrow road. Night heat through the narrow roads. Night heat through the narrow roads. Deep room echo where the thoughts stay warm. Heat tone steady in the calming storm. Pressure in the breath but the heart holds firm. Electro air bending as the shadows turn. Bass wave rising in the midnight codes. Night heat glowing through the narrow roads. Night heat through the narrow roads. Line flicker in the quiet zone. Warm air humming like a distant tone. Pressure in the climb but the past stays true. Electro air humming in the fading blue. Bass pulse drifting through the narrow roads. Night heat steady in the narrow lows. Night heat through the narrow roads. Rising when the world feels slow. Heat pulse cutting through the undertow. Pressure in the chest but the truth stays near. Electric glow humming when the shift draws near. Bass wave lifting in the midnight codes. Night heat drifting in the narrow roads. Night heat through the narrow roads. In the silent climb, glow line bending through the edge of time. Pressure fading in the glowing blue. Electro air cutting like it always knew. Bass pulse humming in the midnight loads. Night heat breathing in the narrow road.